Yo, 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 what's up, YouTube? We back. We back with another one, guys. Here we go. We doing this again, guys. I swear to you, I'll be running out of stuff to say. Like, I'll be like, damn, I thought I was clever, but I'm not really that clever. So it's like, I don't want to sound repetitive, but another banger, yo. I swear it's another one. It just keeps getting better and better and better and better. We can't stop. Like, it's every Friday, guys. Every single Friday on YouTube. Make sure y'all tap in. If you don't tap in, you might as well tap out. It's regular Guyz.Eregular cars on YouTube. Once again, it's regular Guyz.Eregular cars on YouTube. Make sure y'all tap in, guys, for real. Every Friday, we're going to keep banging y'all and banging y'all and banging y'all with these crazy fire joints. Make sure y'all tap into that and tell a friend to subscribe to the channel. Also, guys, on Instagram, regular Guyz.Eregular cars on Instagram. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. When you follow me on Instagram, you're going to get 2 to 3 weeks advance notice of what's going to drop on YouTube. So make sure you follow me on Instagram as well. I'll repeat it. It's regular Guyz.Eregular cars on Instagram. And then last but not least, we got TikTok. It's regular Guyz.Eregular cars on TikTok. The same cars y'all see on the YouTube channel, we're gonna flip it, bounce it, music in the background. We're gonna make it entertaining for you. Trust me. And that's on TikTok at regular Guyz.Eregular cars. Now, before I even jump off to the next segment, guys, I gotta remind y'all, we do have the sheesh meter. The sheesh meter is in full effect. For those of you who haven't been watching, we just started this like 2 to 3 episodes out. I got to put y'all on to what the sheesh meter is. So basically, make sure y'all watch the whole episode from beginning to end. Because how you judge the car and how you know how fire this car is based on how many sheeshes it gets. Now, this is not premeditated sheeshes. I'm not coming into the interview saying, yo, I'm going to sheesh this car 10 times. I got to make sure. It doesn't work like that. If y'all know me, y'all know that whenever I get wowed by something, just casually, just out of nowhere, I just say sheesh. So instead of saying wow, you might hear me say sheesh. And that's just a natural reaction. So I want y'all to keep y'all sheesh meters on. At the end of the episode, you can count up how many sheeshes I did or during the episode. And that's where you could judge it and be like, dang, he said it X, Y amount of times. So that being said, keep being mindful of the sheeshes. The sheesh meter is running. Now, I took care of the housekeeping. I'm excited. I got to let y'all meet the man of the hour. Let's do it. Yo, yo, yo.
Yo.
What's good, my guy?
Chilling, bro.
Man, it's a pleasure, bro. It's a pleasure to have you on the channel. I'm excited. And I want to apologize because, guys, I made my boy wait a little bit. We had to run out of town, come back, do this, do that. And my boy came from a little distance. I appreciate you so much for waiting for me because the people would have been disappointed. The people would have been heartbroken if they would have missed out on your bill, bro. Your joint is official. So I just want to put that out there.
I appreciate it.
Thank you again.
Appreciate it.
So, guys, we're here with the man of the hour. I want you to introduce yourself by letting the people know what's your name, what city and state you represent, and if you're down with the team, let them know that too.
So, my name's Ray. A lot of people know me as Buttercup. I'm from New York. I now live in Philly. I represent both cities. I don't have a favorite, all right? I do have a team, though. Nemesis all the way, all right? You see it in front of my car.
Sheesh. Nemesis
till I die.
Yikes. Now, you say you're from New York and you live in Philly.
Yeah, I moved out to Philly a few years ago.
Dope. Now, New York, what borough you represent?
Manhattan, Harlem.
I get specific here, bro.
Harlem, bro.
Harlem, guys. we got one of my uptown guys with me.
Yes,
Harlem representing. Okay, dope. Now, let the people know what's the year, make, and model of the car we're about to show them.
2017 Dodge Charger Daytona.
Dodge Charger Daytona, that is.
Yes, sir.
Yikes. Here we go, guys. It's about to get crazy. So, You got the Dodge Charger Daytona. Let me ask you, what made you get the Dodge Charger though?
Funny thing is, I was on my way to Queens to buy a Mustang.
Oh,
On my way to Queens to buy a Mustang. Yeah,
you was on your way to get a Mustang?
Bingo.
Wow.
I was ready to get a Mustang.
Okay.
And on my way there, I see that on the parking lot of a shop. I was like, spun the car around.
Yeah.
I was like, well, nah, this caught my eye. I gotta see this.
Yeah.
Turned around, ended up having a good price.
And he took it?
Yo, took it. Same day. Just like that.
So the people at the Ford dealer or whoever had the Mustang.
Oh, I never showed up.
You just didn't show up. It was over.
It was over.
Guys, let me tell y'all, when y'all see the car though, this makes perfect sense because I can see myself doing something very similar. If I saw that car and I bust a U-turn and went and checked on it and they said, yo, you want it? You can have it right now if you want it. I'm leaving with that car.
Yup.
I'm leaving with that car.
Yep.
So I totally understand how he flipped the script at the last second. That's crazy though. That's how it went down?
That's exactly how it went down.
Jeez, that's wild, yo, for real. Damn. Okay. So now, before we even show the people the car, I gotta ask you something.
Go ahead.
Because the channel is based on regular guys, right? We all regular guys. We're not the Billionaire Boys Club. You know, we're not some celebrity group or whatever the case may be. Because the channel is based on regular guys with these irregular cars, part of my my thinking, my thought process was putting the channel together is I want to inspire people. I want to motivate people. I want people to know when they see these cars that I'm featuring on my channel, but at the same time, when they see you guys in traffic moving through, these cars are attainable. We're not, like, again, we're not the Billionaire Boys Club. We don't have these fortunes passed down through us, you know, from our rich grandparents and stuff like that. So because I want to inspire the people, I got to ask you, like, what do you do for a living to be able to have the car that you have?
Work at UPS.
Work at UPS.
I'm a supervisor now. At the time when I got the car, I was just a driver.
Wow.
So
UPS supervisor.
Yes, sir.
And when you got it, you was a driver.
I was a driver.
See that, guys? I swear to you, that's a big part of, you know, why I had to ask this question when I do these features, because I want people to know we all regular guys. We work regular jobs. We got to clock in. We got to clock out. We got a budget. We got to do X, Y, and Z. But we can get the cars that's going to break mad necks. And people are going to be like, yo, that was crazy when they see the joint. So I feel like that's important to ask. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate the fact that you let the people know you work at UPS. Although when they see your car, they might think you're lying. They might not believe you work at UPS. But I mean, listen, guys, y'all want to go find them at UPS or whatever y'all got to do to fact check it. But I'm going by his word. He said he worked at UPS.
Yes, I do.
Based on his car, I don't know. But anyway, that's for another story. But you already answered what made you pick the car, which is crazy. But based on what we talked about thus far, you ready to show the people the car?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. Sheesh! Guys. Look what we have here. This is the baby, yo.
This is the baby.
Guys, this is the baby. It looks more like the monster, but you calling it the baby.
My baby.
Goodness gracious, man. This is hype right here. The Daytona.
Yes, sir.
Sheesh. Now, I featured a couple of Chargers on the channel prior to this one. And I might have even asked one of the features this question before, but we don't know if our viewers watched all our past episodes, so I got to ask you the question also.
Go ahead.
Could you explain to me the different levels? Now, I know it's a lot of levels, so you don't got to go into all of them.
Oof.
But let's pick three. The Daytona, I want to say a Scat Pack, and I want to say a Hellcat.
So if you start all the way from the bottom, you start with the V6s.
Okay.
Then you get up to your regular RTs.
Okay.
Then you get into the Daytonas RTs, which is this. Then you get into your Scats. And then after that, you have your Hellcats.
Okay.
That's when you start getting real high up there.
Yeah,
you get to the
Hellcats
demons.
and the demons and the. Now they said there's a demon jailbreak or a Hellcat. Like it gets
There's all
real
sorts of
intricate. It gets real intricate with
all
these charges,
sorts, man.
That's crazy. So this is the Daytona RT.
5.7.
5.7. So when you say 5.7, what are you talking? Engine size?
Engine size.
Okay, 5.7, the Daytona RT. Now, it was something I wanted to ask you when you said there's a lot of different tiers to the Dodge Charger. I'm trying to come back to it. I think I lost it in my memory bank, but it'll come back to me. It was something about the different tiers. You said the Daytona, then you get real crazy with the Hellcats and all of this and all of that. Man, I forgot what it was I was going to ask you. It popped in and popped out right quick, but that's okay. When it comes back to me, I'm definitely going to ask you about that. But you said this is the Daytona RT.
Yep.
All right, so what are we looking at as far as on the exterior?
So on the exterior, you're looking at aftermarket rims. These are Hellcat replicas.
Ah, really?
You have the gold green. It's actually a factory color, but they didn't make too many of them, so you don't see a lot of them.
I don't. I was going to ask you because I thought you put it this color. It came like this from the factory?
This comes factory like this.
Okay.
The only other one I know in New York is Slatona, who actually might watch this.
Okay.
So shout out to Slatona.
Shout out, kid. Make sure you subscribe to the channel too, Slatona. Word up.
You're looking at my team right here, Nemesis logo.
Yo, that logo. Let me stop you right there. That logo, kid. It's very noticeable. For whatever reason, when I seen that, even when I seen it just now, because I don't know why I didn't put it together before, but when I seen it today, I was like, oh, shoot, he's Nemesis?
Yep.
Yo, y'all guys don't play on the streets,
We don't play, man. We run the city.
Do not play on the streets. Now, let me ask you about Nemesis right quick.
What you got?
I know y'all run stuff. Y'all get buck wild out there.
You already know.
Is it like that in Philly too with Nemesis, or is it because
Philly Nemesis came well after New York Nemesis? So they still in the building stages, but
okay,
man,
it's getting crazy.
we still get crazy.
It's getting crazy. Okay,
still get crazy.
Because I know in New York, y'all left a lot of tire marks in the streets of New York.
I started in New York Nemesis. So I'm bringing it over to Philly.
You bringing it over to Philly?
Bringing it over.
Philly, get ready, man. This guy right here is gonna be responsible for a lot of shredded tires. Trust me when I tell you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I love it, y'all. I love it. Word. Okay, what else we got going on?
I got some support teams too. The Elites, based out of New York.
Dope.
Basically like what's called the Teteo team. It's like you ever see those Hondas with a bunch of speakers and going crazy, blasting? It's that kind of thing. You know, just it's not like tire burning, but it's more like, you know, having fun, listening to music, bunch of friends and stuff. Dope. That's what the Elites is. Shout out to Slushy on that one. And you got two more here. These are Philly ones, so Check Engine Society and Sliders. So again, they're not exactly teams. They don't rep a team. Okay. But they do like have events. Okay. It's kind of like the Philly version of We Are in the Movie for New York.
Got you. Okay. Definitely.
That's pretty much all I got for this side. I mean,
okay. Now
if you guys do know my car from before, I do sometimes have my pink rims on. I don't have them on today.
He forgot the pink rims, guys.
I don't have my pink rims on today. But if you follow the page, you'll see them going crazy.
What's the page again?
Buttercup_Daytona.
Guys, make sure y'all tap in. Buttercup_Daytona. When y'all tap in, y'all gonna see exactly what he's talking about. Definitely. The pink wheels, it's a different flavor too. So I like the black too. You could go either way.
Those you know that really know me know that if I got my pink rims on, it means I'm on some serious business. If I got some pink rims on, get out the way.
Get out the way,
if I got
guys.
The black rims on, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Don't ask me to do nothing.
We in chill mode. We in chill mode right now, guys. When he throw the pink rims on, it's time to activate. Just know that, all right? It's time to activate. But we in chill mode. We good.
Chilling.
We good. All right, so now, boom. I noticed you got a wing on the back. Is that just comes with the Daytona automatic or what?
Yeah, this comes with the Daytona automatic. I do have to get another one. It's a little worn out. banged it a few times.
Okay.
Now that I'm seeing, I also got the side marker.
Yes.
That's aftermarket side marker. For those who've seen Chargers, the side marker is usually just like a dot. Mine is an actual line, full line.
True.
At nighttime, amazing. Amazing.
It reflects, or how does it work?
I could turn it on real quick.
So actually, oh wow, it popped on. So
it popped on. Yep. So
that's dope.
I get full lines.
That's hard.
Yep.
Wow.
So at nighttime, it look real nice.
Yeah, that's dope. Is that LED, like LED lights or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hard. I wasn't expecting it to light up like that. That's fire right there. Definitely. Sheesh. Okay. Now you got a rear diffuser. That come automatic?
Nah, I got that. The rear diffuser was the first thing I bought for this car.
Really?
First thing I ever bought for it. First thing I ever installed myself, by the way.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Nice. And it's carbon fiber?
Dope.
Yeah, that changes the look of the red too.
Trying to get some exhaust tips, but you know.
Future plans.
Future plans
coming, guys. Exhaust tips on the way. All right. So
about the same thing on this side.
Yes.
Nothing too real special compared to the other side.
Okay. For sure. What's going on interior wise?
Interior wise, I haven't done much. It's more of what's coming. Yeah. My boy Chris knows what's coming.
Them tents is super dark.
They dark. Yeah, you can't see nothing. And that's daytime.
That's daytime. So imagine that night. I'm looking like, yo, can I see the interior? I don't see anything in there, bro. Matter of fact, could you open the door, let the people see? Now, I know you said you didn't do much, and that's cool.
And I do work for UPS. I do work for UPS.
He wasn't lying. He wasn't lying. Catch the UPS,
I don't lie,
guys.
bro. I don't lie.
Catch the UPS. Bro, come right here. Hold on. We got to zoom in on the UPS logo, guys. Shout out to UPS, man. I swear. UPS, y'all did a good job because my bro driving clean right now. He's driving real clean. Yo, that's crazy. I'm glad we opened the door because now the people know you wasn't playing, man.
Wasn't playing.
He was dead serious when he said he worked at UPS.
I did change the color of the knobs too.
I do see
that. That was a simple one.
I like that. It pops too against the black.
Yup.
It pops against the black. That's hard.
Yeah, but the interior's
Daytona on the seats.
Crazy.
Catch this Daytona on the seats too. I like it. They know it's the real deal. It's the real deal. It's no fake Daytona badges going on over here. When you see them seats, you know what it is. Sheesh. Nice. Now you mentioned your boys. What's your boys on the back?
The Elite?
Yeah, the Elite.
Yeah.
Now you said that they are known for like the Hondas with the crazy music and all of that. That kind of leads me to my next question. Did you touch audio at all yourself?
I have not.
You have not.
But now that I'm in the Elites, now I got the connects.
Yes.
I didn't know about it until recently, you know. Yeah.
So that might be in the future plans too.
Oh, there's a lot of future plans.
Guys, I smell a part 2 coming, guys. I'm gonna work on it. Watch. We're gonna get a part 2. So boom. So you haven't touched the music yet, but you do have that in your future plans.
Oh yeah.
Okay. What else we got going on? Oh, performance.
So performance, I'm in the stages of putting more horsepower into this thing. As some of you guys who have worked on cars, you might know you can't just throw boost in something like this, throw extra horsepower in something like this, you'll blow your engine.
Right.
So you got to build it up, starting with the simple things like spark plugs.
Facts.
So performance spark plugs is already in there. Emission cores is already in there. Oil catch can is not a part of performance as much as it is helps you longevity of your car. If you don't have one, you should get one. Whether you got a Charger or not, you should get one.
Now let me ask you about the oil catch can. Does it? You actually just touched on it when you said whether you got a Charger or not. Does it matter what kind of car you have?
It don't matter as long as you
have that.
You can probably find somewhere online where to buy one. It's an easy install and it's gonna save so many miles on your engine.
Really?
Because you got to clean it out every like 1,000 miles, and you'll see just black burnt oil in there.
What?
That would have ran through your engine again. if it didn't get caught in there.
You see that, guys? I learned myself. Every episode I try to learn. So the fact that you said that, I'm like, hold on. You said if you don't have a charger, you still should invest in an oil catch can.
Yep.
That's going to be checked off in my mental database. I need to make sure I do that for myself. But for all my viewers, if y'all haven't done that, y'all need to make sure y'all do that as well. Because we want our cars to last, right? At the end of the day. So you mentioned a few things performance-wise. Can we see it?
Yeah, you can see some of it. I mean, most of it's internal, but
yeah. I like to spoil the viewers, man. If y'all can see something, you know, I'm going to try to show it. I know you said you changed the what? The spark plugs? The
spark plugs, ignition coils, and the pistons. Which the pistons you can't see.
Goodness.
Yeah. But you do see the ignition coils.
Nice.
Spark plugs in there. This is the oil catch can. It's an easy install, guys. This hose usually connects directly here. All you got to do is get the catch can. Now you got 2 hoses. And all that extra oil that your engine didn't burn catches in here instead of running back through your engine.
That makes sense.
And then I got performance pistons, but you can't see that. Obviously, it's inside the car.
Right. No, that makes a lot of sense. Word. I'm glad you pointed that out. Damn, your motor look beastie though under there. Sheesh.
Oh yeah, I also got the pulleys in the belt. Hold it a little better.
That's crazy. Your air filter look like a freaking...
It's huge.
But python,
to be honest, it's stock.
That's stock? That's how they come?
That's how it come.
Yo, that's crazy.
I did put a little spacer on it right here. You can see it, but...
What is that spacer for? What's that?
So technically supposed to give you a little more horsepower, but I didn't really do it for that. I did it for the whine it gives you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's not like a Hellcat whine. It's its own special whine.
Okay.
But when I'm flooring it on the highway, I love to hear it.
It's music to your ears, more so than the music that the audio system. You probably turn everything down. I'm just gonna listen to the whine right now. Word, for real. Okay, so you got future plans for it too?
Yeah. So, right now I'm just trying to build from the bottom, trying to avoid blowing my engine.
Yes.
But eventually I'll have to do cams and oil coolers.
Okay.
You know, the cooling system is one of the most important parts of this engine.
Yeah.
Which actually ended up being one of the most expensive mistakes I ever made.
What you mean?
I blew my cooling system back in December.
What?
Yeah, ran the engine a little too hard.
How?
You know, just flooring it, spinning.
He's like, doing
flooring it, spinning. You know.
Word, that's crazy.
That took about $3K to fix.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yikes.
But yeah, so getting my cooling system. So basically, the engine to run better, it needs to stay running cool. If it overheats, you're done for.
Facts.
So, you know, just little by little. And before I really start throwing real power at it, so it can still hold it.
Definitely. Now, the fact that you said that ran you what, 3K?
3K.
That leads me into my next question. I want to ask you basically, what would you say is your most expensive mod that you've done thus far? So I know that's not a mod.
The most expensive mod I've done has to be my differential.
Explain to the people what's the differential.
So differential is what supplies the power to the rear wheels. So this one that comes stock with this car is called an open diff. So it throws all your power to one wheel. Whatever wheel grips the most, that's the wheel that's gonna get the power. So what I ended up getting was a limited slip differential, a 309, which comes stock in the scats. So that throws a 50-50 to both wheels. So now I grip better. And when I'm spinning or racing, whatever the case is, it just feels better. It gives it a quicker push.
Gotcha.
It helped a lot with acceleration.
Gotcha.
But just the part ran me about 1K.
Whew.
Yeah.
Just the part without installing it.
Yeah, I got it brand new. You know, I know a lot of people out there probably got used ones from a junkyard, but something like that, I didn't want to mess with a used one.
Facts.
So I got a brand new one. My boy Chris, also from Nemesis, installed it for me. So I did get a good price on the install. But yeah, that's the most expensive thing. I mean, obviously not including the rims.
Not including the rims.
I forgot about that one.
Now, we talking the pink rims or the black rims?
I mean, I bought both, you know.
Exactly. So
in total, between all 6 rims, I'm probably looking around 2K,
2K?
if not more.
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
Yeah. I can see that being the case, bro. For sure, for sure. Now, this is a rear wheel drive, right?
Yes, sir.
Sheesh. Now, was there anything that you did to the car that if you had to do it over again, you say, I would definitely not do this? Did you encounter any headaches with what you've done so far?
So, changing the tire size. I'm one of those guys that messes with tire sizes. A lot of my boys in Philly know that. You have any question about tires at this point? I've experienced so much. I got an answer for you.
Yo.
But I went a little too big. So the rims are bigger than stock.
Okay.
Stock is 20 by 9. I got 20 by 10 and a half in the back, 20 by 10 and a half in the back, 20 by 9 and a half in the front. So just the rims being bigger was fine, but then also I had to get the tires to fit.
Right.
The back had no problem. 275, 45, 20. But with it being a 20 by 10 and a half, I could fit 315s on it if I really wanted to. Back in my racing days, I used to throw for 315s, but later on we'll get to why I don't race no more.
Right.
So I got my 20 by 10, 20 by 9 and a half in the front. But what I didn't know is what tire size to really get. I ended up going too big. I went 275 in the front, which going straight fits. As soon as you start turning, it don't fit. So I started grinding everywhere. I mean, if you look in there, you can see my fender liner is, it's coming off. And that's from the tire rubbing.
That's from the tire rubbing?
Yeah, so right now I'm running a 255. But I did have 275s though at one point.
It was too wide? It
was too much, man. It was rubbing everywhere. Fender liner, my suspension. It was a mess. Going straight though was fine.
Yeah. If you only gotta go straight, forward or backward, that's it.
Out of every tire I tried, I would say the 255 is the best one I found so far.
Okay. And people don't realize, like, they think tires is like a small thing.
Nah, it does a lot.
That's actually a big thing. Like, if you get the wrong size or something, you could have a headache on your hands.
Yes, you can.
Fact. So, yeah, I'm glad you pointed that out, man. For real. Now, how long have you been working on this car since you got it on your way to the Ford dealer, by the way?
I want to say about a year. I haven't had it too long, man.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know why I felt like you had it for way longer than that. You only had it for a year?
Just a year.
You've been through a lot of experiences.
Been through a lot, man. Oh, yeah, I've been through a lot.
You've been through a lot. This baby right here been through, it took you through a lot of peaks and valleys, we might say.
Yeah, actually a year and a half. I get to 2 years around June.
Okay, so you coming up on your second anniversary.
Yeah.
Coming up on your second anniversary. So, is this your daily driver?
Now it is. I had another daily driver, some Chrysler Sebring that I bought for like $1,500.
Okay.
But I ended up blowing the engine on it.
A Chrysler Sebring. I don't know why. When you say Chrysler Sebring, though, you know what's funny? I do think of Philly, yo. I think of Philly. I don't think of New York.
Oh,
that's a Philly car. For
yeah,
sure.
It's a Philly car. It's a drop top.
That's a Philly car right there.
Yeah,
man. I definitely see that as like a little G rod in the hood for the Philly, Philly cats.
It ain't look good, but it was to avoid putting miles on that thing.
Facts. Sometimes you got to do that. You get a little G rod, spin around it.
Yeah.
Then you bring the baby out when necessary.
I'm looking for another daily now, though.
Yeah? Okay. You still got the Chrysler, though?
Nah, I sold it.
You sold it. Okay, so another daily's on the way. Say less. Now, we did touch on future plans, but I got to ask you directly. Future plan-wise, you got performance, you got audio, and are you going to do anything interior-wise, future plan-wise?
Starlights up top.
Really?
Yep.
Part 2 is coming.
So what I don't really know yet is if I want to do regular starlights, which I kind of don't want to be like everybody else, regular starlights kind of thing. I guess you guys could tell already by the color I chose.
Yeah.
I don't like being like everybody else.
He's a standout. Irregular.
So I'm gonna see what kind of design I can get up there. But my boy Chris hooking me up with that too.
Dope.
Yup. If you follow my page, I've tagged him a few times. Great mechanic. Do a lot of stuff.
Facts. So you're getting Starlight in the interior. Let me ask you this, since we talking future plans, right?
Go ahead.
I gotta ask you. And by the way, you are being recorded right now. You are a disclaimer. You're being recorded now, guys. When you do the Starlight, when you do the performance, when you do the audio, can I get you back on for a part 2?
Oh, of course you can, man.
My boy, I appreciate you so much, man. I appreciate you. Guys, he thought I was going to hit him with something crazy.
I'll bring the pink rims too.
Huh?
I'll bring the pink rims too.
Oh, yeah, bring the pink rims on the second round.
You know what's up.
Bring the pink rims. For sure, yeah. So, guys, when he bring the pink rims, it's time to activate. So just just be ready for that, by the way. So, yeah, bring the pink rims with you. Definitely, just in case we got to show some activation for the people, them. You know, we definitely make that happen. Now, I almost skipped by this.
Go ahead.
When we was talking performance, earlier off camera, you mentioned to me, and I want to just ask you this. What's the top speed that you ever driven this day?
How about I show y'all? Come on.
Oh, buddy. He said he can do more than just tell us. He can show us the top speed. Yikes. I didn't know it sound like that, bro. Sheesh. Oh, that's cool. 151 top speed, guys. 151. Now, keep in mind, y'all seeing this firsthand. Sheesh. That's
my
the real
G-forces.
Peak G-forces?
Yep.
Now, explain to the people, what does that mean?
G-force is kind of like the pressure that's coming in on your car. So it's kind of like when you're on a plane, the G-forces you feel when you're taking off.
Yes.
That's what G-forces is. It's kind of like pressure.
Ah, so when you tap that, when you mash that gas and your neck go back,
you feel
boom,
that. Yeah,
that's the G-force right there. Facts. So 1.01 on a G-force, and then you got 1.09 on a G-force. So those is different levels of force that the car is feeling, or your bodies might be feeling.
Exactly.
Facts. That's crazy. 151. Now, I know you just turned the car off.
Yeah.
But I like to spoil my viewers. I gotta ask you if you could just, because when you turned it on just now, I was a little taken back by the way it sounds. So I gotta spoil the people, yo. Could you just turn it on one more time?
I got you.
Let the people hear that motor, because now I know why you don't have audio. This thing sounds crazy. Woo. Yikes! Goodness gracious! Yo, this thing is illmatic. Okay, guys, that was my adrenaline for the day. I needed that to push me for the next 5 hours. I'm definitely motivated, bro. Yo, and you said you didn't really touch performance. Not much.
Nah, I mean the exhaust I did touch.
Okay. What's going on?
So I did pretty much a full straight pipe. The only thing that's left in there is my cats. But as soon as I can afford to get the cats off without throwing a code, that's coming off too.
Sheesh. Bro, sound nice, yo.
But yeah, pretty much every valve in there is gone. It's all either removed or forced open. So the last one I just did was the active exhaust, which is all the way in the back. That one I forced open. Okay. They sell a part that's really just bolt on, easy to put on. Yeah. And what it does is hold the valve open at all times. So you don't really have to deal with open, close, and things like that. And it just sounds like a cold start every time you turn it on. No matter what.
Even if you've been running it for hours, if you turn it on, it still get that cold start sound?
Yep.
Yo, that's wild, yo. That is wild. Sheesh, that blew my mind for a minute. Yo, it sounded loud when you started it, but when you tap the gas, it's like a different level. It got crazy for a minute. I was like, yo, and I went right by the back of the car, so it was a little crazy for me. But I made it through that experience. I came out unharmed. People, I'm good. I'm all right. It rattled me, but I'm all right. So that being said, man, I think we touched on everything, if I'm not mistaken. But don't let me skip by anything. Do you think we touched on everything for now?
Oof, I'm trying to think. I want to say yeah.
Okay. We let the people hear the sound. We actually showed them the top speed, which is better than I would say most, probably anybody.
A lot of people be
ever.
lying. A lot of people be
Yeah,
lying.
I'm like, nobody ever actually showed me. So the fact that we showed the people, it was locked in on the dial. That's dope. We showed a lot of proofs today. We even showed the people proof that you really work at UPS.
Yes, I
You
did.
can't get better than that. You got the UPS luggage, the UPS work bag, and all that. Like, it's a real deal. So this is dope right here, guys. All right, I think we covered it all. All right, so boom. Before we end it, is there anybody you want to shout out? Anybody that inspired you, motivated you, helped you with your build?
So I got a couple shout outs. I want to say Brian, my best friend since high school. He was my first friend with a Charger. So he's the one who got me in the car scene in the first place.
Dope.
So because of him, I ended up kind of getting another Charger. So if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have even got this.
Dope.
Back in the day, I was driving a Volkswagen.
Yeah. You went for the VW too. Okay.
But then I also want to thank especially Goblin, my boy from Nemesis. He was there the day I got recruited. Right by my crib. I went over there to just practice some stuff with my car, and Nemesis was there.
Wow.
You know,
what's the chance? What's the odds of that?
What
That's
are the
crazy,
odds, bro?
yo.
What are the odds?
That's crazy.
But yeah, my boy Goblin was there since the first time I joined, and still one of my closest friends in the team.
Dope.
So shout out to him. Shout out to Nemesis, bro. All the Nemesis. I wouldn't be here without y'all.
New York and Philly, right?
New York and Philly.
Dope. Nemesis is no joke, man. For sure. You gotta tap me in with your boys, for real. They get busy. All right, guys. I think if I was getting paid to disappoint you guys, I just wouldn't get paid again. It'd be another day without a paycheck because I can't disappoint, even if I tried to. It just can't happen. Proof is in the pudding, guys. It's just every Friday we're gonna bring y'all more and more heat. So make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a positive comment. Turn on your post notifications. When you turn it on, you're gonna be notified every time we drop a new episode. Regular Guys.Irregular Cars on YouTube every Friday. Also, Regular Guys.Irregular Cars on Instagram. When you follow me on Instagram, you're gonna get a preview 2 to 3 weeks out in advance. So that way you know what's going to be shown on YouTube before anybody else does. And then last but not least, Regular Guys.Irregular Cars on TikTok. We're going to take these same cars that we show on the YouTube channel. We're going to flip it, bounce it. It's going to be dope. So make sure y'all tap in to Regular Guys.Irregular Cars on TikTok as well. That being said, like I always say, I love y'all. Peace. Wow.